Okay, I don't know what happened. I'm going to have to either splice this together and make this 2 videos. I apologize. All of a sudden it just clicked off and said maximum amount of recording time reached. That upsets me. Hasn't done that in the past. I was only at like 15 minutes and I did a whole hour and 15 minutes last time. Take a deep breath. Don't understand technology. I'm doing this on my phone and I have had a little bit of a problem like this before where it just flips off and I don't know why. I didn't touch it, so we'll see. We're going to go forward and I'll deal with it however I have to deal with it. So you may see this in 2 parts and I apologize, but that's how far I am with technology. I haven't figured it all out yet. I like doing it on my phone because the volume is better and I think the video quality maybe is better. And I can put my ring, I can do it with my ring light, which makes the light better. Pressing on. I don't want to lose my train of thought because what I was going to say is Pam, and if you need to figure out what I'm talking about, go back to my first part of this video. It might be in part 1 and part 2 because it closed off. Said there's 25 people. We need to. She needs to cut it off. So she said if anybody else wants to get in on it, go to her in the Land of Good Enough channel, sign up. I think she has a Google form. Sign up on the Google form because she sends a notice to your email of when it's going to be, and then you can just hop on the Zoom call. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say about that. I wanted to make sure I got that in because she does a great job. It's a great bunch of ladies, and if you've got a Hawk Run Hollow project going, it's a great way to get 2 or 3 hours in at least once a month. I'm not sure, she might do it twice a month. But also, as I said in the last part of this video, she is opening her own shop. Her own brick and mortar shop. She's going to have an online presence, but her brick and mortar is going to be her big focus. So kudos to her. I think it's a smallish town she's going to be in, but I don't really know for sure. And I think she's going to be a really busy gal. So I'm hoping she at least continues the once a month. So all that to say, sign up if you're interested. What else do I have? A little bit of life. And then, like I said, this is going to be a spoiler because I'm going to do an unboxing because I went ahead and opened it early. It's only the 29th of September, but I decided to jump on this. But Broncos, if you're watching Goddess Athena, Goddess Design, yay Broncos, we're undefeated, 3 games. Now everybody says, oh, you haven't played anybody important, but I don't care. I'm enjoying it. We have Teddy, I can never remember this guy's last name. Teddy, our quarterback, is running the team well. Our defense is doing well. Our offense didn't do as well as it should have this last week, but it's fun to watch the Broncos again. So I just have to say, hey, shout out. I haven't even pulled out my Broncos gear yet. I think I did have a zip up that I wore the other day. But I'm going to be cheering them on. And like I said, I've always said I like to watch good football. So Sundays are pretty much football day in this household for me. My husband used to watch, and he just doesn't seem to enjoy it as much anymore. People change. Choices change. And when he watches it with me, it's fun. I always enjoy when he watches. But if he's not around, I definitely watch. And I watch a lot of the games, a lot of the teams I like. My son, as I've said, lives in Seattle. I like the Seahawks. I like Russell Wilson. I never liked Kansas City until Patrick Mahomes started playing for them, and I enjoy watching him play. And some of the other players too. I'm not a super savvy football person, but I've watched it for a lot of years. So I know more than, I don't know what's going on. It just cut off again. I'm going to try and splice these together. That's going to be my goal. But I'm going to get in here real quick and do this unboxing, and hopefully it will last long enough to do it. If I can't splice it together, I'll just say I'll do this when I get home, because I'm not going to I don't think I'm going to re-record it today, because it's going to take me a while to figure out why is this happening. Don't know. So, the other exciting thing that happened this week, I pulled the trigger and I got a Lowry stand. I'll film on that next time, show it to you how I have it set up, and talk a little bit more about it, but I'm loving it. I sat and stitched on it for 3 or 4 hours last night. My hand didn't hurt as much because I can two-hand stitch. If you don't know, I have arthritis in my right hand, pretty severe arthritis in my right hand, and I can usually only, if I'm not stitching two-handed, I'm pretty limited on about how long I can stitch at a time. But I was a good 2 to 3 hours last night and got everything not everything, but oh boy, I'm sorry if that's noisy. I'm afraid to get up and close doors because it's going to take time. I want to get this done. I'm going to go with the noise. Hopefully. This is not my best effort, people. So, got my Lowry stand. Things to come on that. So, Forbidden Fiber Company put out an announcement a couple months ago, and I ordered their box, and it's called 13 Days of Halloween, right there. 13 Days of Halloween. Now, I didn't know what that meant. I assumed it was kind of like a, let me tell you right now, if you don't want to see this box, you don't want to see anything about it, then bye, see ya next time. If you do, keep on going. That's the other thing I learned. Oh my goodness, there's another truck. This is not going well. I'm going to close my windows. Okay, I'm back. This is a hot mess. This is just a hot mess. I don't know if this is going to let me record any longer or not. We'll see. I may learn to splice together videos this week, by hook or by crook. 13 Days of Halloween. Oh, okay, so spoiler alert. If you don't want to see anything about Forbidden Fiber's cross stitch, 13 Days of Halloween, shut it off now. End it now, and I will see you next time. If you do, stay with me, because I'm going to show you everything, and it's a fun box. So I had just joined Forbidden Fiber. I don't remember who enabled me. It might have been Pam who enabled me on Forbidden Fiber clubs. I joined the one of the threads, and it's all in my stash now. Somebody else has shown it. And fabric. Like I showed the fabric last time. Maybe not. Anyway, I joined their fiber, And they're fabric, once a month clubs. And I'm getting, I think it's 28 count on fiber. So I'm pushing myself into that realm a little bit more. I figured if I get enough of those kinds of pieces, I'll maybe push myself into starting on higher count fabric. I don't know why I'm so... Okay. Close off again. We're going to keep going. And hopefully I can put these together. Okay. Spoiler alert. So, I got it. And here is... So they came, this is how it came. So it said 13 days of Halloween. It had 13 of these little packages. I went, huh. And I had kind of decided I'm not going to be back till the 5th of October. I'm supposed to start on the 1st. I'm just going to open the first 4 or 5. I hadn't decided what. But then when I started opening, I went, these are all threads. These are all floss. I get my threads and floss mixed up sometimes. Threads and floss mixed up sometimes. So I will go ahead and open 4 or 5 of them. And then they were just so yummy that I ended up opening all of them. These are the thread, these are the flosses. And I will go through them and because the colors are fun names. So, Black Magic. And they all have some level of variegation, which I'm not sure if you can see. Starry Sky. This may be a glow in the dark. Don't quote me. I'm not sure. It may not be. And if it'll be fine if it is or isn't. Haunted. And the black was kind of black, more charcoal black. This is more dark gray. Haunted. Pond Scum, which is really fun. Fun name. Green, of course. Full Moon. Variegations of really pretty yellow, lemon yellow. Midnight Sky. Really pretty blue. Lichen Moss. Gravestone. Werewolf. Shades of brown. Oh, this one doesn't have a name, but I figured it out from my chart. And it is called, what's it called? Oh, dear, I didn't write it down on it. Ghoul. It's called Ghoul. Greens and then Screech Owl, which is fun. Isn't that fun? So, those are the names of it, on it. Some more haul to show, but I probably won't do it this time because the video is so screwy right now. Cool Candle. Essentials, Spiced Honey and Tonka Beeswax Candle. I think it smells like spiced honey, but I'm not totally sure what spiced honey smells like. So anyway, we'll see. I'll probably light that at some point in time. It's very pretty. Right there. Floss drops. I may end up redoing this whole thing. It won't go more than... Oh, it says 5 minutes and 33 seconds over at the side. I wonder if I touched a button wrong or something and limited my time. I'm just going to keep going. So, floss drops. Cute. Not sure what that is. That is definitely a skull. That's a ghosty. And those were all of them. Anyway, 13 floss drops. They're a little bit flimsy. Oh, that's a pumpkin. How could I be so silly? I was going like this and didn't know what it was. It's a pumpkin, which is cute. They're on it. I like my floss drops a little thicker than this, but they're cute. And so I definitely wanted to show them to you. A candy bar, which this had been in my, we have our mailboxes a little, all together, and then we have big boxes below, and you have to have a key and blah, blah, blah. It had been sitting in there for half a day, and we had 98-degree temperatures, and it was very melted. It doesn't seem melted now. And I think it's a s'mores. I think they said it was s'mores. Tombstone, glasses. Tombstone candy bar. These delicious s'mores candy bars are just the thing to satisfy that sweet tooth. We know we took a risk sending chocolate in September. Yes, you did. But ghosts do bring cold air, so hopefully it hasn't melted. It was a little soft, but it's hardened up now, so I will definitely enjoy that. A really cool, I didn't pull it out yet, bookmark. It's metal, and it has a really neat little ghosts. They're ghosts, if you can see them. Because of that ring light, it's hard to see if I can get that in the right place. Anyways, there's 3 ghosts. Some beads, and it's metal. I will definitely use it in my books. It's very cool. Like I said, I may end up redoing this whole video at probably a later date. I'm gonna fool with this and see if I can get it to work. And then here's the pattern. And that's the pattern, and it's in blacks and whites. So with all those fun fibers, you don't know exactly what it's going to look like, and that's the thing that it looks like for right now. So it's a house. I hope that's not super, looks like it's super glary. Haunted house. It's a house with gates. I believe that's a moon behind it. There should be some, I think there's some ghosties there. Yeah, that's a ghostie right there. Ghostie right there. Yeah. And that was done by Kelly King at Forbidden Fiber. Okay, and a piece of fabric. The fabric came with it too. And so, and I think I got 16 or 18 count. My piece of paper, the fabric. Ada Zweigert 16 count, colorway, dappled moonlight, and it's an eighth of a yard. It's not very big. So when I saw this originally, I thought, oh, I want to do this in like a circle, yeah, frame. Probably not a hoop frame, but get a nice wooden frame. That's what I saw originally. And then when you look at the margins around it and everything, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for sure. I may end up making it into a pillow, or it would be a cool front of a project bag for Halloween. Be very cool for that. I'd put vinyl over it so it wouldn't get messed up. So the jury's out on that. So, oh, and we got this needle minder, which if you can see, it's houses. It's a house. It's a haunted house. Really cool. This is the fabric. This is how much I've done. So I have used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the colors. And I'm just going across the pattern to use, I kind of wanted to see what all the colors were going to look like and where they were being put. And that's how much I've gotten done. So the first day I worked on it, I got up through the yellow, and then I did all of this last night in my new Lowry frame. And this is going to shut off in about 5 seconds. So I'm going to say bye for now. And I'm going to work on this, and I may end